they're gonna affect your future tomorrow. So you must know what you want. Remember to love yourself more than anything, and remember that I also love you too. Love you!
Good morning. Now, Sifigela is calling Sabi this morning. And the deputy principal started telling us about who you are. They started briefing us about your school, the good things you are doing, and the challenges that your school is faced with. The most important thing that we listened to, that we heard, is that you are great learners. You are beyond good. You are great. Because even if your school lacks some important infrastructure, some of your classes are dilapidated, they have no walls. Some people broke into your school, they stole your computer. Some people sell you drugs, they take drugs at school and disrupt your learning. But, and that you come from poor families. But they said to us, despite all of that, you guys are passing very well. Over the last 3 years, 2018, 2017, and 2016, the grade 12 results have been climbing up. So the class of 2018 reached 94-95%. And that imposes a challenge on the class of 2019. That you must do better. That you must achieve 100%. But not just 1% passage. You must also achieve distinctions and university entrance pass. So that you can go to varsities. You can go to colleges, so that you can actually become better than your teachers, better than Violetu, better than Ulu, and better than me, better than the president. So, let me make you a few examples. Because when you come to think of it, all great people were not great in the beginning, right? Babu Mandela wafilwa equnu. He grew up poor to eventually become a world icon. No single individual in the entire 20th century was as recognized and respected as he was. Ubaba Oliver Tambo wazalelwa eBizana, grew up to become a world statesman. But even here at Tembisa, where you were born and where you are growing up, there are many icons. DJ Sbuo, Jerry Skosana, and many others that you know. They were born right in the environment in which you were born and in which you are growing up. But today, they've written books, they are entrepreneurs, their opinions are sought on so many things, in sport, in arts, in culture, in business, and in everything. The lesson of all of this is that none, you are destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness. Sometimes when you are young and you think nobody knows about you except your circle of friends, you are growing up in a township, you may actually think that you will not become anything to be celebrated in the country. But there are so many examples of people who grew up in the same environment or worse to become even greater than you are even imagining for yourself. I was born in a remote village, Yaseshow, endaweni ebizwa ngaseMlalazi. There was no water, there were no roads, there was no electricity, and there were not even schools nearby. And I grew up in those poor rural environments. Ngakhulela eMabhokweni, somewhere eMthunzini eKZN. Amanzi sasiyowakha emfuleni la kuphuza khona inkomo. We had no electricity still there. The first thing I did growing up kwakufunda ukulima, ukulusa inkomo, and those basic things that a young person in a rural area does. But because my parents had a vision for us, because our parents wanted us not to be defined by the environment in which we were born and in which we grew up, but because they wanted us to be defined by the dreams and goals that we set ourselves, they encouraged us and actually forced us to dream bigger, to work harder, to be disciplined, to be committed, to study, to pass, and to overcome the conditions in which we were born and in which we grew up, so that today I can say I'm one of the people in this country who have occupied really important positions. I have had privileges for which I am eternally grateful. At one stage, I was elected president of the ANC Youth League, a position I occupied for 8 years. I've been a minister in many positions, including in finance. I had someone here, Etienne Ufunuguba, Minister of Finance. Yes. Can that be the end? You must dream to be bigger than that. When you go to the meetings of ministers of finance and sit in Washington at the meetings, the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, or when you attend meetings, the World Economic Forum, you meet people who have studied so hard and achieved so much. And here is a rural boy, Yasemande, a little village that nobody knows about, sitting with world shapers and opinion makers, influencing the direction of the world economy. I never imagined that for myself as I was growing up going to school, listening to my teachers, cooperating with my schoolmates, avoiding drugs, avoiding sex, paying attention to you as children, will never gain anything. I want you to listen to me carefully. You as children will never gain anything from deadly drugs. Drugs have nothing to offer you. You can be happy for a moment. You lose your mind and you think that is happiness. Think of yourself a few years away from these drugs that are making you happy now. You as children have nothing to gain from sex. Absolutely nothing. You can be happy for a moment. You can think you are smart, you have arrived, you are better than your friends who are studying. But a few years from today, when you see them educated, having jobs, living the life, and when all you are doing, ukubhatala imali ye-loose, ukubhatala imali ye-court, ukubhatala imali ye-taxi yokuya town, ukubhatala umsebenzi, usuza emntwini owawufunda naye, uzothi kuyena brawami, ngingashanela nasendlini, ngingaklinela nengadi, ngingakunqumela utshani, ithi ngikuwashela imoto nje ungivule kakhulu. That time, when they were going to school, when they were doing their homework, when they were doing their assignments, when they were studying for their tests and passing, you thought when I was smart. If you come to think of it, and ukabanga la township, bonke abantu abaholofa, abantu abasatshwayo, abantu abakhula beokeva, they are nothing, absolutely nothing. Your teachers sacrificed everything to go to school, to study, to get their diplomas and degrees. And many of them are still studying even today. In the evenings, after they finish marking your homeworks and your tests and preparing for your next day's lessons, they make so much sacrifices because they have a vision about their lives. But because they want to improve their education and knowledge so that they can become better empowerers of you. They want to empower you. Now, the least that you are being asked to do by your country is to study. We're not asking for anything more from you than that. Just study. Study and pass. Listen to your teachers. Cooperate with your schoolmates. Be friendly with them. And you become a better person. When you pass, and you pass well, you see this thing, I know, there's this, for those of you who are on social media, so bayambuza ukuthi so wena ntwana uthi uthi hayi ngizobona. Now uzobona phambili, hayi sobona phambili. Now you guys don't strive to be one of them, strive to be the best. Because if you pass very well, I heard someone saying, Kuvuyo, ukuthi no, uhamba, sathe nathi, and so on. Government now offers those who passed well free education, not only at school, but at university. So when you guys who are doing grade 12 this year, when you pass and you pass well, don't wait. As someone was saying, no, don't survive ngamakontakt. Let your results speak for you. Pass well, and your results will open the doors for you. Universities will open their doors and receive you. They welcome you and give you a bursary to study for free. Now, and these bursaries are not offered to some, but they are offered to all the children born by poor parents. So you guys here, if all 392 of you or 398 of you who are doing grade 12, if you pass and get university entrance marks and are all accepted at university or at college, you will be given bursaries which are tuition, stationery, accommodation, and those who don't, you will be given a living allowance. This government offers you that because it wants you to have a better future. Don't waste this opportunity. Being young is an opportunity that comes only once. You only live once. You are only a young person once. Someday in the future, you will be like me at my age, evaluating your youth and wondering whether you could have done anything better. And so guys, this is the message we have brought to you. All these people who have spoken here, everything that they have said is just can be summarized into one message. Study. Fundani. Even if your parents are uneducated, poor, and have nothing, you can change your future. You are not responsible for your past, you are not responsible for your present, but you are solely responsible for your future. So, one message, Fundani. Listen to your teachers. Your educators have lived their youth and they have passed it. They are now here to empower you. Listen to them and do the things they advise you to do. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from drugs. I don't want to lie to you. I don't now, and I can tell you confidently, I will never drink alcohol. I will never try drugs. No, and doesn't want to come a drug of any sort. I never will. And look where it has taken me. Look where it has taken me. You can become better because the conditions in which you are growing up are better than those esakulela phansi. And so avoid drugs. That is message number 2. Avoid drugs. Message number 3. Stay away from sex. Focus on your studies. Focus on the reason you wake up every day and come here. Whether it's raining or it's not raining. On Sunday, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, and even on Saturday. You come here to study, focus on that and on nothing else. Because the pleasures of this world come to an end, the future will look at you in the face and ask you, what did you do to prepare for me? What did you do to empower yourself so that when I come, you are ready for me? The future is not an accident. The future is not an accident. Bear that in mind. Keep that in mind at all times. The future is not an accident. You don't sleep and wake up in the future. You work for it every day. You empower yourself, you prepare yourself, you train yourself, you educate yourself, so that when the future shall come, you will be ready for it. The future is not an accident.